One Piece 1153. Got 3 episodes left before Egghead is over. Now, the last couple episodes have been pretty amazing, but you guys have been saying in the comments that this is the one. So, looking forward to this. I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we're Billy and Beri. Let's not wait any longer. Let's do this.
ロジャーが死んで25年、白ひげが死んで2年、伝説たちの陥落は新時代の幕開けに過ぎない。
Luffy's era.
抑え込もうにも抑え込めぬ者たちが、彼らこそがくしくもその真実に最も近づいておる。
おい、
ボニー、よくやった。
Whew.
Go, Sunny!
お前らの船だな。
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap. Zoro, you're not done yet?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
ロジャーは仕掛けたのかもしれん。それをジョイボーイが望むものが手にするとは限らない。風邪ひくわよ。
Nah, he's got enough alcohol to keep him warm. Shanks!
Ooh, Shanks.
What's this mean?
Shut up!
Not drunk at all. Oh, maybe they're just showing us the other emperors.
Yeah. We'll follow you forever!
Oi.
それを手に入れる者に世界の運命は委ねられるのじゃ。ワンピー
Who's
ス
that Garland guy?
Yeah.
手に入れた者に。時代のうねり。
Is that really saying anything new, though?
No.
No.
But it's fun to hear it said again.
Yeah. Oh boy, reigniting the fervor.
Right?
Eh. Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hijacked it all.
ルフィさん、
Believe in you.
これはさ、海賊王になるんだ。僕はあなたの夢を阻止しなくちゃ。
No, sir.
You should recognize he's not an evil pirate.
Yeah. Nor would he want the control the One Piece offers. He's probably freaking out looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah. He's probably crying.
俺の世界だ。
Oh, time for the big bluff. It'll be the world you create.
俺たちの世界。
Oh, we. Okay, I was close.
Yeah, you had the right idea, though. Buggy, the marketing genius.
Buggity.
Buggity.
Hockety pockety?
Oh boy.
座れ。
Oh.
ですよね。必ずやあんたを喜ばせる情報だ。連れてこい。期待を超えなかったら消すぞ。
Not someone to mess with.
それが真実。ジョイボーイは
Alive?
彼の
Oh.
The last word took too long.
Yeah, we just can't get information.
Nope, never. The questions will never be answered.
Half information, always.
なんだ。
I think his friends and people who know him all figure that Luffy's probably Joyboy.
Yeah.
Now what are you gonna do, Iron Giant?
Yeah. You were quite hyped up, but 200 years has not treated you well.
No.
あとは全員生かして返さん。
Yeah, now the mission changes. That's a problem.
These guys are OP, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Turned into Swiss cheese and it doesn't matter. But it is fun to see them get rocked over and over again.
No! Come on, Zoro.
Time for a King of Hell move.
すま
What
ない
were you gonna use?
ジョイボーイ。
大丈夫か巨大ロボ
謝りたかった。わかってるんだ。お前が生きてるわけないって。
俺と誰かを間違えてんのか？
そっくりで懐かしくて。すまない。ジョイボーイ。お前を王にできなくて。
おう。
Mm.
お前、
Oh.
名前は？
モンキー D ルフィ海賊王になる男だ
D。
I got goosebumps.
I know, right?
Oh. He wanted to make Joyboy the king, but Emu is.
ねえ、
A rope?
ルフィ。
Whoa.
What is this? Whoa, it's affecting them.
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
What a shot.
ありがとう。懐かしいリズムを聞かせてくれて。お前を死なせない。
Holy.
ハキこんな強いハキが
Dang. Knocked her out too. Granted, she was in a weakened state, but still.
Oh. Out you go.
こいつは一体。
Oh. Oh, it's beating them back, I think.
Oh!
It took them out of their
It
transformation.
canceled them out. It's like what Law did to get rid of the female disease.
It's canceling the summon. Oh, he kicked him out. Whoa, Emu mad.
Ooh.
There's another black figure.
ジョイボーイ。
What is happening?
Oh no, I can barely breathe.
お前ら
Boy, that stunned Luffy.
Yeah.
間一髪じゃったの。
I had it. It's fine.
ルフィあの怪物たちはいやーわかんねえ消えた
Oh, how is
Okay.
he still there?
Because he actually went physically.
Oh, that's right.
So were the others just like summoned astral projections that had physical form? And that's why they could just. But this guy heals just as well, and he's physically here, so.
Yeah. This confirms what Kaido said, though. Haki's the answer.
Yeah.
いいかエメトいざって時だ
Is that a straw hat?
It sure is.
俺の最大級の覇気を結んでお前の体内に閉じ込めたお前は俺が死んだ後もずっと生きていく守りたい誰かの命が危ない時それがいざって時だ過去から俺がお前を助けるいつだってそうだろ
Oh.
嬉しい。ずっとずっとずっと 寂しくないかな?
Oh. Wow. Oh.
Oh, dang.
That last little bit got me in the feels a little. Oh my god. Okay, so we inadvertently got some answers.
Yeah.
So that was... Emu even said, Joyboy. Emu must have actually felt Joyboy's Haki.
Yeah.
That was actually his Haki. Holy crap. And it looked like he was wearing a straw hat, but he didn't look like a giant.
No.
Looked like a normal man.
Yeah.
A
So
normal sized man.
So now we know for sure, like it kind of had a pretty good confidence level that Joyboy had the hat, Roger had the hat, Shanks had the hat, now Luffy's got the hat.
Yeah.
But there's a secondary hat that's like a giant's.
Yeah.
So somewhere in
maybe
between.
Maybe like his buddy also had a hat.
Maybe, yeah. Or.
What does the hat mean?
Or it'd be funny if the original Joyboy made that giant robot a hat.
Oh.
And then he lost it.
Yeah.
Like maybe he lost it in the attack of Rejoy.
That could be. And maybe that's why Emu's hanging on to it.
Yeah. Keeping it
For some reason, you gotta cryo freeze a hat.
Gotta make sure it doesn't deteriorate, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
But don't flick it. You might break it, shatter it into pieces.
Oh.
But ooh, man, okay, so.
And it is confirmed now that super mega amazingly powerful Haki just beats the tar out of all the elders and everything. Like cancels their magical spells and all kinds of stuff.
So we saw it first with Shanks' Wi-Fi Haki, where he forcefully made Green Bull go back to his base form, just his human form.
Yeah.
Then we saw it with Law when he turned into a woman and his whole crew turned into a woman.
And he forcibly cured himself
was
with
like,
Haki.
Ah! And just like unleashed as much as he could and canceled it.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing this where the part I'm confused about is, were they ever actually there? I'm guessing they weren't. I guess not.
Unless it's the kind of thing where it looks like they leave a mark on the ground where they left from, and then they appear here, but the mark on the ground stayed, so it could be an ongoing thing where when they're ready, they just zip back to it.
It must be, yeah. It must have it must be a two-way ticket.
Yeah, I don't
because
think it's one way.
When they arrive back in their room, Mars is already there, the one that got yeeted into space. Itsune, the bird.
Oh yeah, maybe there's like a distance thing too. Maybe if you get knocked too far away from the destination location, it automatically ports you back to the beginning.
He just knew he was in trouble because he got thrown into space, and even they're not powerful enough to like withstand the vacuum of space.
True.
So he's like, nope, I'm canceling this summon, and I'm going home, and I'll just sit here patiently and wait for the rest of you to come back.
Provided space is the same in the One Piece universe as it is in ours.
Yeah, sure. But for whatever reason, maybe he canceled the summon on his own.
Yeah. I think it was either that or maybe just the vast difference. Like, he got to a certain distance away and it canceled. Like, maybe it has to do with all of them being in proximity of each other at the destination location or something. I don't know. It could be so many things.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll tell us what happened next episode. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting too that he had a knot in his
and all I had to do was untie it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of gosh, I read a book about this. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It might be called an andon cord or something like that, but it's basically like a Toyota thing where at least they created it, I think, where there's this thing you can pull, a cord you pull, and it basically stops production.
Oh.
And any employee is allowed to pull it if they feel like something is amiss. Like if a machine's not working right and it's going to make inferior parts or whatever, they just go pull this cord and it stops production, and anybody is allowed to use it. And it kind of feels like that,
so
where
it's
it's
an
like,
emergency stop.
Yeah, in case of emergency, pull this cord, and whatever enemy you're facing and need to protect, you're going to help save the day.
Well, it's like your emergency parachute too. That's a rip cord, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of the fighter jets used to have a pull cord to pop the canopy, you know? So there's a lot of different things where you pull a cord in case of emergency. The other option, of course, is break glass, but pull cord is usually more for like instantaneous stopping or action, one of the two. I mean, even your treadmill, you're supposed to put this red cord, clip it to your body so that if you fall off, it yanks a magnet off and the treadmill stops and you don't get your skin ground off.
Yeah. If you watch any videos on the internet, you know most people don't know about it and or use it, but it's there.
No, I used to work at a fitness center, so I know all about it. So,
but it's interesting that he was able to put that much Haki into a rope.
Yeah.
That you simply undo the knot and it unleashes it.
Yeah, and that was an insane amount of Haki. It actually caused a wave that pushed the ships away from the island some.
And it took out all four elders that were still there.
Yeah. Holy cow.
So, I think, Luffy says that Gear 5 is his peak.
I don't think it is.
But I think it may be his final gear, but his Haki can still improve greatly.
Yeah, he's still working on the Haki. He's gotten up to Rio. Now he needs Wi-Fi. He needs to learn some Haki from Shanks.
Yeah, I was going to say, Shanks, you said you wouldn't see him again until he's a great pirate. I think he's a pretty great pirate at this point.
Right? He's a very great pirate.
Maybe it's time to come together and go back to Laughtail.
Guide him a little bit.
Yeah. Teach him stronger Haki techniques than even Rayleigh knows.
Maybe Shanks is on the move now to go to Luffy for just that reason.
Yeah, where is he going?
When they showed Shanks, I was like, oh, is he going to show up like he did for Paramount War and just, like, end all of it? But that was not the case, which I kind of like. You don't want the same thing happening twice. But at the same time, I do hope he's en route to find Luffy, because he left from Elbaf, so... The giants are already here. Technically...
Well...
Yeah.
At the end of Wano, he did say, hey, Beckman, let's go get it now. Let's go get the One Piece.
Yeah, so
he may be heading back towards Laughtail.
Yeah, he may be going toward Laughtail. I hope he's not getting all drunk because he's sad that he's going to fight Luffy. I still don't want that to happen. No fighting between Shanks and Luffy.
I think at least in that instance, it's because Vegapunk was drudging up a bunch of memories of Roger.
That would make sense.
And their journey and what they found and why, what they did and his execution and the whole deal, right? Probably brought up a lot of bad memories because even Rayleigh was getting drunk. Rayleigh and Shanks both got drunk off their asses because memories of Roger were being brought back up by Vegapunk.
Yep, and they loved him like family, so that would be hard.
So yeah, just like that, all the threats are gone.
Wow. We're free and clear to get out of there to Elbaf because the elders incapacitated a lot, and then all that Haki knocked all the remaining strong people out.
Yeah.
So if we can just get enough distance in the time before they wake up, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, but I mean, other than Borsalino, they don't have anybody left that's even, like, remotely a threat. Like, Doll is powerful, but against Zoro, Sanji, or Luffy, not probably.
Yeah. But we don't... I don't remember what happened with the Seraphim.
Yeah, the Seraphim are still powerful, but...
Yeah, they're ridiculously powerful.
Right now they're in bubbles, though.
Oh, okay, so we're alright then. So long as they stay in those bubbles.
Yeah, and now that York is taken out, or at least passed out from the
She won't
Haki,
know what's going on. Yeah.
a new command might be able to be issued now to bring them back under control.
You're right. That would be kind of cool if Lilith could suddenly... See, I don't know though, like, the island is okay, so anything of great importance is still safe on the island. I don't know if Lilith would be like, hang on, I gotta go get some things, and make them wait, or if they're like, now's our chance, let's get the heck out of here right this second, nothing else matters. So I kind of feel like you gotta just drop everything and leave at this point.
Yeah, because, I mean, ultimately Saturn is still there.
Yeah, that's true. You've got one elder still there, and he is an issue, so...
He seems worn out and potentially hurt.
Yeah.
But he's still there.
Yeah.
So...
Oh.
The Haki may have brought him back down to base form and canceled out the summons, but how long until he recovers?
Yeah, so you've got to get the heck out of there. So anything that's left on that island, at least it means, like, Sentimaru is going to stay alive. Maybe what it'll mean is that Sentimaru can take control of the Seraphim again.
Yeah.
But so long as... No, because so long as Saturn's there, he's the highest ranking person. So all he has to say is, do my bidding, and that's that.
Yeah.
So I guess the Seraphim are a lost cause. They're staying with the government. It would have been kind of cool, though, to take them with and, like, somehow tweak their programming so that they could be either more free of, have their own free will, finally, or at least stay under Lilith's command so that she has protection and she can go about maybe trying to somehow recover Stella and fix Kuma and all the things that we hope for.
Yeah. The thing that's interesting to me that we've seen a couple times now is that when you have exceedingly strong Haki, it acts exactly like the sea. It basically strips you of your devil fruit power.
It's weird that it doesn't seem to affect the user of said Haki. Well, you can have the Haki and the devil fruit power all in one vessel.
Yeah, but it's conquerors, right? So you can choose who it affects.
No, I'm saying it coming out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying it has the same effect of the sea, it's like, well, then how come when you get strong enough, if you're a devil fruit user, you don't negate your own devil fruit powers?
Well, I mean, obviously you got to train it so that it affects only who you want it to affect and no one else, including yourself.
That would be kind of funny if you saw a training montage of someone with a devil fruit and that powerful of Haki constantly knocking their own devil fruit out until they got it right.
Yeah, that would be funny. But it's interesting that a strong enough Haki has the same effect as cuffing someone with Sea Prism Stone.
Yeah. Although, not entirely, it didn't affect anyone on the Sunny, and it didn't affect Luffy other than shocking him.
Right.
Like, he was in awe of what he was seeing. That was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah.
I loved that moment where Luffy was just like...
Yeah. But again, you generally get to choose who it affects.
Yeah.
So while it was Joyboy's Haki that was just unleashed, Joyboy, his Haki may just arbitrarily go... Like, I don't know how that would work, where you're, like, using Haki secondhand. Why would it target some and not others?
Yeah, how could you target it if it was a secondhand, not of someone else's Haki that you just unleashed on the world?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really protect it that way. I could see why it wouldn't affect Luffy, maybe, because he's the current Nika Fruit user and, seems to carry the will of D and all that. Everyone looks at him and instantly goes, Joyboy, you sound just like him, you look just like him. So I could see how maybe the Haki would not knock Luffy out because maybe it would be reacting to him as like secondhand, well, you're my owner kind of Haki.
Yeah.
But I did find it interesting that no one on the Sunny got knocked out.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, they're all strong, but they're not that level. They should have been knocked out.
Yeah, so unless Conqueror's Haki has like some semblance of like its own will,
Yeah.
where it felt the will of the robot and acted accordingly.
Yeah, like it was saying protect the ships, protect Joyboy, you know, like
Yeah.
let them get out of here, don't die.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, I guess we can play a little fast and loose and just say that's probably what was going on, is that his will was somehow directed into the Haki, but it does seem a little weird since it was secondhand Haki.
Yeah. It just makes me feel like Haki is actually nature's answer to the devil fruits.
Yeah.
And so it acts as a counter the same way that the sea does. So
Yeah.
Haki is just nature energy that your will can produce to
Yeah.
overcome devil fruits so that you're not dominated by devil fruits.
Because they said that the whole reason the sea negates devil fruit powers is because the sea is the embodiment of Mother Nature, and Mother Nature detests the devil fruits.
Right, because
So-
they're abnormal. They're an
Yeah.
abomination, right? They're not meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that Haki at a strong enough level can act exactly like tossing someone into the ocean is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and that you can just bottle it up like that. Like,
Yep.
okay. Literally lightning in a jar, but in this case, a knot.
Yeah. So it almost feels like the super strong Conqueror's Haki that can like negate your powers should just be called like Nature's Fury or something.
Something. Yeah. Like it needs another title besides Supreme King, because they use See, I am a little unsure if it's just translation issues where they call it Conqueror's Haki and they call it Color of the Supreme King. Maybe that's just the same thing but translated differently. I don't know. But it's like, if there are levels to this, we need to be a little more made aware of that, because right now it seems like Conquerors / Supreme King is the same thing, and you know, warlords have it, powerful people have it. It varies on power level who has it and who doesn't.
Yeah.
And it varies in power level of the strength of it itself. Like Shank's Supreme King Conqueror's Haki is way more powerful than most people's.
Yeah.
And they've been talking about that since he first messed with Whitebeard by knocking his whole crew out just by walking on the boat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it like actually cracking the ship.
Yeah. So,
But from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, because some of you who have read the manga and stuff, there may be extra details that I'm not aware of.
just no spoilers.
Just no spoilers, but as far as I'm aware, Conqueror's Haki and Color of the Supreme King are basically interchangeable.
Yeah.
But there is, like, Conqueror's Haki is just like the intimidation thing that can knock people out.
Okay.
Advanced Conquerors is when you can like coach yourself in it like it's armor and
Okay.
become almost invincible like Kaido. And what Shanks can do, I don't know. I don't know that there's even a name for that. That you can just
Wi-Fi.
like will your Haki like a mile away.
Yeah.
And reduce someone's power to nothing. Like I don't know that there's a term for that we've
Yeah,
heard.
not that I'm aware of,
'Cause
other than
that-
Supreme King.
That
but-
seems like Supreme Conqueror's Haki, you
right?
know, something
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
they need to label these levels a little bit better.
Yeah.
I never really watched it, but I know in Dragon Ball there's the meme of over 9,000, and it was because they had this like little Google Glass thing that would rate people's power levels and stuff. And
Yeah.
we gotta have something similar in One Piece because it's getting hard to tell who's at what level.
Yeah. So yeah, if you know the full detailed breakdown of what the colors are referring to when it does that, and like the differences
Yeah.
between base and advanced, and like if Shanks's is even beyond advanced, you know, if it's expert level or you know
Because
whatever
I
they call it.
understand the different colors. You've got armament,
Yeah.
observation, and conqueror or supreme king, depending on what you're looking at. So I've always assumed that was what it is, and then it got translated or shortened or whatever to just, instead of color of, to just armament, observation, and Supreme King or Conquerors. That one has been interchangeable the whole time, it seems like. So is that just translation, or are there differences?
Yeah. Because, I mean, obviously just visually, like Conqueror's Haki is typically red.
Yeah, now
And
it didn't used to be back in...
Armament makes your arm black and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
there are, like, colors to it, but, like...
But, like,
is that what it
Conquerors
means?
used to just be like a wind whoosh. We had no visual
Yeah.
cues.
Yeah. They do, like, a zoom in and make everything go...
Yeah, and then you just see people passing
Yeah,
out, and you're
popping.
like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Took you a little while to figure it out. Now you get all the little red lines everywhere, and you're like, aha, Haki.
Yeah, so now it's more deeply depicted, but...
Yeah. Maybe they understood that it was a little hard to tell what was happening, so they gave it a visual. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe just like pre-Grand Line, where they never talked about Haki, and then suddenly from, I think it was from Amazon Lily forward, we started talking about Haki.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the anime, never heard the word Haki anywhere. Then you get to Amazon Lily, and Luffy does his like blow his hair up thing, and they're like, oh, he's got Conqueror's Haki. And then you start hearing about Haki. Then you have the Enies Lobby fight and everything.
Marineford.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Enies Lobby. Like, there was Haki there too, because of CP9.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was Haki, I don't think.
Okay.
They
I
just
wasn't
called
sure.
it. They just called it like the six
6 ways or
six
something.
ways or 6 paths or something like that.
Yeah. But they had Haki.
And of course, we had Mantra in Skypia, but we didn't know that was Haki. They called it Mantra, so we didn't know.
Yeah, that was observation Haki, but Mantra, so we didn't know about it. So yeah, it was like the beginning. You don't know anything about Haki, then you know about Haki. Then now we've got our Red Lightning Haki. So maybe it's just an evolution of the show and what they're willing to show you at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Because I think they still wanted it to be a little mysterious back in the day. They didn't want you to know exactly what was going on.
From my perspective, it's shown from the perspective of Luffy. So Luffy doesn't know Haki exists, and until he does, we don't get to see it.
That would make sense. I would understand that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So Vegapunk's final message, I think it was Joyboy is his, and then blank.
I think that was it. Yeah, I know Joyboy something his. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what would fill in that blank.
Yeah.
Joyboy his will? I don't know. But I do find it interesting that Emmett was sorry he couldn't make him king, and Emu is currently sitting on the world government throne that is supposed to be empty. And that all happened because you had the coalition of nations that had the big fight, and then the side of D, I guess, lost, and that's where we're at now. So technically, Joyboy was supposed to be on that throne. I don't know if Joyboy would have accepted it, but they wanted him there.
Mm-hmm. And I also find it interesting that when the elders got sent back, Emu was writhing almost in pain and like going, Joyboy! You know,
and then another shadow figure came out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we've got multiple shadows now.
But how do you feel that from way over there?
Yeah, that's either incredibly powerful or Emu is incredibly sensitive.
Or Emu is directly connected to the elders in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be too. Maybe Emu can technically feel if the elders take any real damage or, encounter a Haki like that.
I still feel like Emu is like the representation of like Satan almost, and the elders are like the demon generals that are like
It
tied
feels
to
that
Emu in
way.
some way.
Yeah, it
So-
definitely feels that way. And I do find it interesting, though, that... Hang on. Train of thought derailment. I had a point a minute ago.
What you thinking about?
Oh, okay. So I do find it interesting that they wanted to make Joyboy king, and in that little flashback, he seemed to have a very similar, like, I'm gonna be king of the pirates. And now Luffy, from get-go, almost from when he was knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say, has always been saying, I'm gonna be the pirate king. So the will of D could just be the inherited will to be the king? I don't know.
Yeah. Or to resist the tyranny that,
Yeah.
did it, but
I
Yeah.
really wish we would get a concrete answer as to what the will of D is already.
I know. Yeah, there's so many different ways you can speculate what it is, and I'm sure in a lot of ways, a lot of those speculations are correct in at least one small detail, maybe, but
Yeah, maybe.
like, to have it truly spelled out, like, what is it?
Yeah.
Is going to be amazing one day, so I look forward to that.
I do enjoy having the option to kind of work through it ourselves. Oda is pretty cool in that he treats his audience like they have a working, critically thinking brain, and that
Yeah.
they can maybe suss it out for themselves via all the breadcrumbs he leaves. But I have to admit, I'm not always smart enough, so sometimes I just don't get it.
Yeah, I agree though. Like if you play video games, you know that modern video games treat you like a toddler.
They hold your hand.
You'll enter a puzzle room and you're like evaluating the room. Okay, let's see. There's a lever over there.
Step in.
There's some gears over there, and then suddenly a little hint pops up. It goes, perhaps you should look over here, and it like sparkles the area. You're like, I've been in here 30 seconds. Give me a second to evaluate things. There's a lot to look at here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to piece it together.
Let me use my
Stop
brain.
trying to help. Yeah. So it's like developers these days seem to think we're all stupid. And I like that Oda does not.
Yeah.
But after 1,150 episodes,
maybe a little bit more.
just keep giving us some more hints instead of reiterating what we already kind of know.
I will say we have figured out a few things as we've been going along, but we're a little off the mark most of the time.
Yeah.
But that's how it is when you're just theory crafting here.
Yeah.
We're just trying to figure it out like everybody else.
Yep. It's all fun, but eventually that yearning to know the truth starts to well up a little too much. You're like, give me something.
Gotta know.
It's like in Dressrosa when they finally said, D are the sworn enemy of the gods. Like, okay,
that
cool.
was
That was awesome. But, we could kind of piece that together ourselves, but it was cool to hear it spelled out that way. So, yeah. I look forward to hearing much more cool stuff. I also hope that at some point Lilith fills Luffy in on who Joyboy is and why everybody keeps calling him Joyboy lately.
Yeah.
Because he's not getting it.
No, he's really not. He's like, who's that?
Are you mistaking me for someone else?
Yeah.
What's going on?
You need to understand what's going on, Luffy.
Yeah. So.
This episode was great.
It was.
You guys were not kidding. This was a really good episode.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's some revelations here that we simply missed because we just had our jaws on the floor the whole time and we're like trying to take it all in and all this kind of stuff. So I'm sure there's something that as we were watching it, you guys were like, oh, here it comes. They missed it.
Yeah, why aren't they reacting?
What morons?
I'm sorry, I was frozen with awe.
Yeah. So if we missed something important, feel free to let us know. Just keep it in the context of the episode and not like the larger implications that may already be spelled out in the manga.
Yeah. Because remember, we don't read the manga and we don't want to be spoiled on upcoming anime.
Yep.
So
keep it light, but within the context of the episode. If we miss something important, let us know.
Yeah.
And you guys were nice enough to let us know last time that the voice we heard speaking to Emmett was actually Joyboy himself in the original episode. She kind of caught on to that. I didn't.
I figured it out.
But then we learned the cool Easter egg from you guys that the voice of Joyboy is actually the original voice actor for Luffy prior to One Piece.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. It really
neat.
Sounds similar to Luffy.
Yeah,
now.
it really does. Yeah. Yeah. So that pretty cool detail. So
yeah.
Help, Easter eggs and things like that. Let us know.
We love those comments. Keep them coming.
For that, yeah.
But if you enjoyed this episode as much as we did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. We really love that. And give us a little hype because we're a little channel that's trying to grow bigger. We've passed 3,000. We're aiming for 5,000. Make sure you share us with everyone you know so that maybe we can get there sooner than later.
Yep.
And smash the subscribe button so that we can get to that 5,000. And make everyone you know smash it too.
That's right. And if you enjoy our content and you want to support us in some way, we do have some links in the description for things like affiliate links with Amazon, TCGPlayer, and eBay. So if you're going to make a purchase there anyway and you want to support us, click the link, make your purchase, and then we get a little credit for that. So
thank you.
It doesn't cost you anything extra, but helps us out. So definitely appreciate that. We also have a song coming out at, I think it's December 30th. So we were going to release it a little sooner, but the way the distribution and all that works, it needs a couple weeks.
Yeah,
so,
it does a pre-release thing.
Yeah. So she's been sick and we've just had other things going on. So we just got it submitted. It's been accepted and approved and it's been just, distributed out. So we've got a few little things left to do, but it's releasing on December 30th and it is all about Sanji.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll release sort of a pseudo video for it so you can listen to it on YouTube if you don't have the other music services. And then the real music video will come a little later when he's got the energy and runway to do something a little more in depth.
Yep, for sure. So yeah, look forward to that. For now, I'm Mike.
Tasha.
And we're Billy and Beri. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.